Hello and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. After the very long episode of last time, I'm looking for something much faster. So let's just jump straight into a game. Out of these options, I don't like the deployment here. This is just a normal difficulty. So let's go for this hard marked for death. I've already swapped Rytosh out for Mordheim. We're still taking Crowthrall, of course, trying to boost up his usefulness. And I've swapped out Grazagar for, I think it was Furman, who was there last time. No, it was Duradash. Sorry, my mistake. So that we can start pushing more of our guys up to rank 10. This is looking good. Good enough, anyway. There's the possibility that I should swap out one of these guys for another archer, given that we've got Mordheim with us. Yeah, actually, I will do that. So, Grazagar, sorry, you're staying back for the moment. We'll do this.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
From the name, it sounds like the sisters. Let's see if we're correct. So this is just a mark for death. All we've got to do is find this Ursula and kill her. Yeah, let's focus on doing that as quickly as possible. So Tagam, you can come and support over here. Somewhere in the middle, actually. Cyclops again, somewhere central-ish. Puthil also. Actually, no, I did like this one. Yep. Mordheim, you can be all the way at the front. And Kragor actually at the front. And Crowthrall nearish the front. There you go. Basically, charge. We'll pick up all this weird stone on the way past, absolutely. But this is a good position to be scouting in. I'm going to mark that and this as big clusters. And this one as well, actually. As usual, with such a long distance to start, it's unlikely we're going to run into the enemies on the first turn. So we're going to take the opportunity to try and move everyone up as far as possible. While hopefully not sending Svogaz too far ahead. He really does get away from us with his big clumpy legs. We'll just end turn here. So combat is unlikely, but we might start to see the enemy. They seem to be looting quite heavily at the moment. So where do we reckon they are? They've probably gotten as far as this cluster. It's unlikely they would have gone this way. Yeah, I tends to just make a beeline straight for you, and that beam of light is slightly closer than this one. Viclops. Can we take you straight down and through? I think we can. That's going to be the fastest way to get you into the fight. Yeah, here we go. Overwatch. And Huthel. Could possibly go through the building. Yeah, that cuts off a little bit. That's good enough. Overwatch here. Mordheim. Yeah, just run straight. He says dodging and weaving quite a lot. Go ambush stance here. We'll have all sorts of people pick up this weird stone. We don't need to get any particular person nearby. And again, it's not our primary objective, but it does fund our enterprise, so worth doing along the way. Since we saved up such a massive amount of weird stone to do that achievement. Money isn't really a problem for us, but it's, yeah, we want to stay in the habit of looting where possible. If nothing else, the more things you pick up from the battlefield, the more of the other random bits, like the scavenge points, that you'll get afterwards. Yeah, they're doing some fairly heavy looting at the moment, so I think we know exactly where they are. Given that they move so slowly relatively, we could set up our archers for some quite nice ambush positions, I reckon. Like along this wall just ahead of us. While simultaneously trying to keep our melee guys in ambush charge range. One thing I think would perhaps improve this game a little is if you could set overlapping ambush points to the point where you can actually specify these two guys should ambush together. And what I mean by that is, let's say there's a small gap in a wall. If you put a guy on each side of it, then anyone coming through the wall is going to trigger both of their line of sight at the same time, near enough. Now that should allow both of them to charge. That's a proper ambush, not this one person charges and the other just stands there and laughs, which admittedly is quite good, but is not really what we're after. So, who have we seen so far? All the way over there. That's the opposite of what I expected. Okay, so change of plans. Svogaz going down this way. This is our March for Death target. So off you go. She's by herself. Yep. They have actually looted the other side. So I guess she's just come over here to try and be efficient and has pretty much ended up with herself exposed. We're going to go on Daredevil. No, we're just going to charge. Could just run in. Is she on ambush stance? Probably. Alright, let's just run in. We'll get her to attack us. This way we can do more damage, but as a result we suffer just a small amount of damage along the way. Daredevil. Of course, the downside with being ambushed is we now have minus 10% chance to hit, but I think we should be okay. It's only for the first offensive action, I think, and activating Daredevil counteracts that by the look of it. This is fine for us. Quite a lot of counterattacks. Again, this is kind of fine. So she's dead. We just need to loot her and then it's job done. So for the moment, Svogaz, if you'd like to get out of line of sight and just wait here, that will be you sorted. To go on, pick up these expensive things and then come support your pet. So we'll grab the most valuable of them, which is clusters, then shards, then fragments in order. And then we'll run down here on the outside. Keep ourselves as far away from interaction as possible. We'll do weapons of destruction on Svogaz, just to keep it up for next turn. And end turn. We do have to be cautious about their own impressive unit. They will have a Maiden of Sigmar somewhere. I think it's the Maiden. I can never remember the terminology for the sisters. But she's like a big walking tank. She'll do a lot of damage if she gets into combat with anyone. And there won't be a huge amount that we could do to stop it. Get Huthel to pick up the remainder of this collection. And then we'll move over to start setting up some Overwatch points. So something like that is about as good as we're going to do here. Viclops, you can come and guard this direction. We do kind of know that they're through here, actually. If we take that a little wider, we might be able to get closer to the corner and get some shots off. Not sure about the range. Thinking not. Let's back up a little. We'll do this a more sensible way. Keep everyone closer together. So this is a better position to be overwatching from. Mobhawk can charge in and be bait of some description. And also loot here. Wow, she had a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're going to take her Holy Tome because we need that. Flail of Surprise is quite nice. Shield of Steel is good. Not so fussed about these two, but I will take them to sell.
Completed.
Yeah, the thing about the sister's impressive unit is she's basically immune to archers. So over there, that Overwatch is not really going to help any. Where are you going? Why would you go up there? And then to go on ambush as well, that just makes no sense. Coming around the corner, kind of. Yeah, so we know these two are over here. We also know their leader is past that south wall. Can't really see her at the moment, but we haven't seen her come past since we spied her. Kragor, if you come over and support Mobhor. One-armed hero, okay. And Crowthral. Just playing a bit of catch-up over here. Crowthral is kind of the sort, the sort of person that we want really to be right up front.
A new round has started.
With his flail that actually adds to the curse chance going off. We really want to try and minimize the number of our own guys that are going to be adversely affected by that. Send Svokaz the other way around. Come around here and go after the leader. Oh, there's two of them. Hello. Interesting. Choices. I really want to take out the leader. Can't fit through this gap in the wall, so I kind of have to go this way round. Let's see if we can take her out quickly. So 310 health. We pretty much have to do Daredevil then in order to do it, but she's got a better dodge rating because her arm is off and that gives you a boost. Do we know how much that is? Severed arm prevents injury but does give dodge 65. Yeah, let's just do Blood Offering then. That's going to be better for us. So Blood Offering. And this is the sort of tactical decision you have to make. And the reason why I haven't just trained up in one or the other, but have both available to me. If we had been giving her a dodge chance on each of these, there's a fairly good chance she would have gotten away with everything, really. And we'll go on sidestep. That didn't quite go the way that I wanted to. I think I inadvertently did a extra offensive points worth of attack with perhaps a spare blood offering. Hopefully that won't come back and bite me. I was hoping to take her out and then get into combat with the leader already, but we'll see how things go. What I can do is I can bring Gon round, finish off this kill at least. Perhaps not. This is I'll tell you what I could do. I can order Svogaz to do another attack. That is not a huge amount of damage, truth be told. What happened to your blood offering? Well, in that case, I think disengage is probably the best option. Disengage onto a trap. Nice. Good work. And then let's move back this way. Try and stay out of the way of everyone. Yeah, leader's going after Mobhor, or at least getting ambushed by Mobhor. This is a good fight for us. Mobhor is very tanky and has good offensive options in terms of counterattacks and stuff. All in all, that has gone terribly for her. Probably should have cast Sigmar's Might before you started attacking. Alright, let's get our archers to do something. Yeah, let's go for this one out in the open. Reload. Another shot. Reload again. And we'll just move here. Biclops, you can come do the same thing near enough. A little bit further forwards and you'll get the same target. Reload. Another shot. Some fairly good damage. Reload once more because you've got an extra strategic point. And then you can just go on dodge stance and stand here. We'll bring our melee troops over to support you a bit more in a second. Now, Mobhor. We want to go Blood Offering to start with. Increase the amount of damage we're going to do for the remainder of our attacks. Draft of Clarity and stuff. That's kind of funny. And then 2 attacks. We will probably want to train him up in Strong Blow or something so we can get better use out of that last offensive point. That's good though. That stun means we can bring someone else over to finish her off without any trouble at all. Go on parry stance for the moment. Yeah. Got great parry chance here. This unknown, yeah, is there impressive. Healing circle. Alright. And then ambush stance, great. So she's not engaging at the moment, which is fantastic for us. It's kind of exactly what we need. And we'll get Kragor in here to finish off Solveig. And then charge over to get into combat here without actually getting engaged upon. End turn. I wonder what 4 Sigmar does like that. Good parry. Here's the 1 offensive point counterattack, and it's a stun. Perfect. Could not have asked for better. In that case, Crowthrall, if you'd like to bundle forwards, you can do a bunch of attacks here as well on the person that actually just can't defend themselves. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage. That's because he's only rank 5. This will increase over time. Now we can disengage for free if we want. I think we will. And move away a little. What do you have in your inventory? Nothing? Let's loot. Take that last Weirdstone shard. Probably pick those up as well, actually. So, end turn. Good luck against Svogaz. I mean, seriously, good luck. Antitoxin. Well, I suppose Svogaz is kind of doing poison stuff. It's just not poison stuff that does damage in that way, really. So we're gonna start with Blood Offering. Ooh, nice dodge. That's disappointing for us. Just a regular attack then. Come round here. And get involved in this fight as well. Great on the stun. We're going to go on sidestep here in case the Impressive comes over. Kind of hoping that we can take out enough of their remaining troops before the Impressive starts really getting into combat. To go on, there's a stunned person over here. Also, you can order Svogaz to do stuff. So, 2 attacks with Svogaz or Weapons of Destruction on him, and then 1 attack. Let's do this. There, Weapons of Destruction. Order. Again, that's good damage. And then we can walk up and do another attack ourselves. Probably best to disengage and move somewhere safer if we can. No, not quite. Ambushed. Oh gosh, and stunned. That's not great. Let's get some people over to help. Yeah, definitely need to get more people over there. Viclops, what you're currently doing, you can just shoot at this person. Maybe take them out. Let's start with aim shots. Reload. Another aimed shot. It's good. It's not quite good enough. That's okay. We have another archer just behind you. So, Huthel, come over here and do exactly the same, please. So, an aimed shot. Then reload. Then let's see what your shooting is like. Going to bring you forwards a bit. 1% chance because of that minus 200% from Sigmar's Chosen. It's not great. Go for the 94% against this person then. And reload, and then just stand here because there's not really much else we could do with you. How much health does that stunned one have? Hardly anything. Could kill her with a charge. Might get charged by this one. Okay, let's just run in. Blood Offering. It's going to be an automatic hit. Not quite enough damage, but we'll get another attack done. And then get into combat with their Impressive. And do an attack and then a parry. Youch. Counter-attack. Very painful. Now, what's she using? Yep, hammer and dagger. Both of those are fine to parry. Kragor. Insult her. Then come around the other side. get involved over here. Unfortunately, no parry options for you. Great. Good hit. Shame it didn't stun. Oh, and they failed their out test. Thank goodness. Oh, that would have been really bad. I mean, as it is, we still got to do the whole injury roll for our leader there. That could end up problematic. But fingers crossed, it'll be alright.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny.
Task completed.
So Kragor is actually ranked up to max rank. I think it's not showing his XP properly because when you actually gain enough to get on the max rank, it stops showing the XP, and when you're the first person in the game, it has some sort of bug where it doesn't display it properly. But good work, Kragor. He obviously did a lot of things in there.
Nice progress.
Max rank for Viclops. Excellent.
Remarkable.
And for Huthel. Light wound. That's fine. Don't mind that at all. Up to 25. Getting very close. Mobhor is also getting very close. Crowthral, good experience gained. All in all, that was very good. Now, things that we got. A bunch of stuff don't care about. Helmet of Escape is interesting. I think that boosts our chance to flee or disengage. Something like that anyway. A blue formula that we don't care about because honestly at this point we don't care about blue formulas at all. Fighting Claws and Dueling Pistols will sell. Some weird stone, which we have available to sell now for the next delivery or something like that. And some consumables to get rid of. And yes, task completed for getting more formulas. Let's pay for treatment. This is for the knee scrape. Pay for our guys. They're getting quite expensive now. And sell some of this junk that we just picked up. Great Hammer of Perforation. We can't use that at all. But man, that Mark of Perforation is awesome. Shield of Steel. We'll probably use that on someone, I expect. Flail of Surprise is okay. The only person going to be using a flail, though, is Crowthral, and we've already enchanted his up with Conspiracy. Helmet of Escape. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're not going to use that. However, it is a purple helmet, and I think some of our guys only have blue ones, so maybe I will put it on someone just for the moment. I don't think we're going to use the Armband of Defiance ever, so I'll get rid of that now. Poultice, I'll keep that. Draft of Clarity, get rid of that. No to the Antitoxing. No to Crimson Shade, no to Greta's Boon. Can start selling some of this extra blue stuff. Now, one of these is available for Globadiers. I think it's the Weeping Blade. So sell all the Fighting Claws. Sell the Dueling Pistols. I think I'll sell the Shield of Health at this stage. Keep the Shield of Steel. Going to sell the blue armbands. Am I? Yes, sell the blue armbands. Sell the Mandrake Root. Ottoman's Ale. Crimson Shade. And that will probably do for the moment. Very nice. Alright, let's go through everyone's stats and allocations. So first up, we have Tagom. A little bit more on the mental side. I think we're just boosting his alertness at this stage. It's mostly for the ranged resistance. Yeah, I mean, I've marked this as I want to get it up to 15 by the time he's finished, but in terms of benefit, yeah, it's really just the range resistance is the main reason we're doing that. Perception test is nice, but I don't find myself doing that often enough to make it worthwhile. And then down here, we're going for accuracy. And I think that's the last martial skill up he's going to get at all. But he's not too bad in combat now. Not that we ever really hit things with his staff. Mobhor, what are we doing with you? Let's see. Marauder. Like 1639. Yeah. That will do there. Crowthral. More weapon skill, I believe. And down here, probably more intelligence. Kragor. Being rank 10, you suddenly get a whole bunch more stats. So we wanted something like 10, 12, 10. I'll get you a little bit more agility, and then the rest can go in toughness. What do we have injuries wise? Confusion. And missing an eye. Not too bad. Good work surviving up to rank 10, even though you are slightly injured along the way. So, yeah, it's been a long haul for a lot of these guys. Alright, under mental. For Dark Soul, we want, again, 12 through 10. So, just getting leadership for those last 2 points. Alertness is never going to be as high as we could possibly want it here. That's fine, though. Cyclops. Agility. Huthel, you're getting a little bit more accuracy here and agility there. And is that everyone? I think that might be everyone. Brilliant. Well, I'm not going to do any skill training just yet. I'm going to spend some time off camera researching what I actually want to do for some of these rank 10 guys' skill points that I haven't already done. Remember that most of them are henchmen and can't actually train in mastery level, so I need to figure out what's actually going to be beneficial to them, and that will probably come hand in hand with the enchantments and other training devices that I can get my hands on. I think there's skill books, although I've not actually found any of them in game yet. Let's see what happens overnight. Tagam is still being treated for his scraped knee. Our weaponsmith has sent us a blue axe. And our latest shipment has arrived.
You have been rewarded.
And these, I think, are based on the fact that we've just ranked up with the Shadow Lord. So a rank 3 henchman / brethren. Fair enough. He's basically just going to be taking up a reserve slot, annoyingly. And being rank 3, not great. Might just fire him. We'll see. These are all rubbish. We'll just sell those. Can we see the guy? No, no, no. Oh, he's probably put him in the front line somewhere. No? Is he available here for free then? Yes, there he is. Okay, well that's fine. So he's not actually taking up any of our current warband slots. That's good. We don't need to worry about him at all. Unless someone dies, in which case he might immensely be useful. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you ever so much for watching, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I shall see you next time for another day in Mordheim, City of the Damned.